Hey guys, it's Natasha. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that you're having an amazing weekend. I just wanted to quickly come by and do a VR and, well, I guess two VRs in one, really. So, the first one, the main thing that I'm doing is VR for Natasha, who is Polite Creations here on YouTube. And then also for Mo's Creations, who is hosting her Hobby Lobby Challenge number 2, which she's challenging us to use those clearance items that we picked up at Hobby Lobby. So I've included a couple in the challenge that I'm doing for Natasha, who's Polite Creations. So I'll just go ahead and include all of that in one video. So let me just quickly show you a few of the things that I use. I forgot to bring over the other die that I use from the for the Hobby Lobby challenge part, but this is one of them. Um, this Tim Holtz word die. I don't know what it's called, but you can see. So I picked this up. I think I got this actually though from the first round of Hobby Lobby clearance, like the time before this one. But anyway, this is my first time using it, so I was excited, and that's actually what prompted me to go ahead and use it. Is Mo's challenge. So use that, and then I actually found a couple of the dies that they've been showing from the Crafter Square at Dollar Tree. So I actually used one of those. I used this one right here that you can see it's moved. So I was excited about that, and they do cut well. So I was pretty impressed for the DT. They're coming on up with the crafty section. And then I pulled out another oldie that, well, that wasn't oldie, that was new, but anyway, you know what I mean. And I pulled out something else that I haven't used, which is this uh, Julie Nutting border die set. And so I used this one right here. So I used that, and then the main part of my project is my favorite, one of my favorite collections, which is Sweet Story. So that's what I used. And so, oh, so just to go over the die that I forgot, it was inspired. I was inspired to look for it because Simply Shantae, she had participated in the Moe's challenge and showed this die with the mason jar and flowers, and she created some really cute cards. And I was like, hey, did I pick that die up? I think I did. So I looked at my stash and I did pick it up. So I was like, oh yeah, I want to play with it. So thank you, Shantae, for the inspiration. So I made just a quick little card. I don't know if this is the one that I'm going to include for Natasha's challenge, but just to put that in here, I think I might, because I need to send her a thank you card as well. So that's my little card. I use my Copics to color it, and then I just, in the back, I use some Maggie Holmes um, from that sticker book, my favorite sticker book. And then also these glittery leaves, another Dollar Tree die. So the dark green leaves are from Dollar Tree. So yeah, I've been actually using stuff, new stuff and clearance stuff. So excited about that. Been super inspired by all these crafty ladies on YouTube. So moving on to directly the project that I'm sharing the VR for Natasha. And she was asking for, or she is asking for an embellishment box for her 1,000 subscriber challenge. And it just needs to be postmarked by March 31st. So actually, if you're a fast fast crafter, you can probably, whip one out really quickly and get it in, because really it's an embellishment box. Super simple, even though I struggled with putting things in it. I'm like, where are my embellishments? I don't even have any. I don't know. But anyway, moving on. So, here's my box that my embellishment box is in. I love it, love it, love it. I followed a tutorial from Brittany, who's BB's Craft here on YouTube and Instagram, and she has a tutorial for one that she made where you, like, it's a book and then you pull out the drawer. Well, I don't want to do the whole book. I'm going to save that for another challenge that I'm entering. So I wanted to kind of mix it up and do something different. So I just decided I wanted to have a fold over flap, and this would actually be cute as like a backpack or a messenger bag, but I think I'm going to leave this like kind of plain, so that way if Natasha chooses to use this, like reuse it maybe for a challenge or something or whatever, then she can add to it. Because the main thing I was going to do was just add a big bow right here, but even now I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. And I didn't want to cover up the paper, so I didn't add any embellishments or anything. So I just stitched and let that be, you know, my embellishment. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and also another point of inspiration is Ebony, who is sharing more on her Instagram. She posted that she's going to be having a tutorial for a treat box, and that reminded me of this too because it looked like it's a fold over. I don't know how big her treat boxes are going to be, but I'm like, oh my gosh, that's, you know, perfect for embellishment box as well. So thank you, BB and Sharon Ebony, for the inspiration and for the tutorials that you always provide. I appreciate it. Okay, so on the side, you'll notice all this ribbon. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this faux tassel hanging out. It's really not a real tassel. It's just ribbon that I'm gifting her that I tied onto the top of the actual embellishment box. So I'll go ahead and open it. So I use Velcro. And then like I said, I may just, sorry, holding this with one hand. I may just stick that down, but it puffs it out too much, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. But anyway, we'll see. Let me take this out. All right. Sorry, guys. I've lost, I don't know what happened to my little stand. But anyway, so here is the actual embellishment box, and I love the way this turned out as well. I made just simple and quick and to the point. Well, nothing's quick with me, but it's to the point. A shaker with a shaker mix that I made, just a strip of the scrap that was left from the hot air balloon paper, and then I actually have a hot air balloon die that is I believe it's a Sizzix die, or no, it's a Spellbinders, I think. Yeah, I think it's Spellbinders. But so I used that, and my thought initially was to use that die on here, but it was just way too big and like took away from the paper. So I decided to cut out in different layers, and that's where I used that Prima stamp because it reminded me of like the decor on the actual balloon. So I just tried to mimic that, and then with the bow, like they had the bow at the top of each of theirs. So I just tried to mimic the hot air balloons that were in the collection, and of course stitched around to close it up. Use that wonderful snow tool, I guess you can call it, from Dollar Tree, which I love this stuff. And that's pretty much it. And then like I said, this faux tassel is just, I just tied this on just for interest, and then also because she can use these, you know, in her projects. So it's not like a real tassel that I'm like, ooh, keep that tassel I made. No, undo it, use it, whatever. And the inside is nothing spectacular because, like I said, I realized I don't really have a lot of stuff to go inside of embellishment boxes. So I don't know. I haven't been on Auntie Alley in quite some time. So I don't know. It's kind of, yeah. But anyway, so as I mentioned, back to Mo's Creations, which her name is not Mo, but I don't know why I keep calling her that, but that's the name of her YouTube channel. And it's escaping my mind. Oh my gosh, I'm going to think of her name in a minute. I'm so sorry. But anyway, here is the die that I used for the challenge. So I used it and just put create, just, you know. Ooh, and there's a glue string. I need to fix that. But I started out with these. And this is inspired by Tony, who is Craft Purge, because she is always stitching across words. And I was like, oh, that's cute. So I can use these little dies. I already have the words with the shadow. And on a couple of them, the ones that say love, I decided to do the stitching across with some felt hearts that I had in my stash. And then two other words that I used were lucky, or lucky, and create. So I gave her a couple of those, and that way she can use them, you know, however, like on cards or layouts or whatever. So those were a couple of handmade things that I stuck in there because I was like, I don't have anything to put in here. This is so sad. But anyway, So I know that I've been watching the videos of other people that Natasha has been showing, and I've heard her mention several times that she likes bows, uh, flowers, and I think butterflies. But I know for sure she loves bows. So I included like a whole row of different type of bows, Hobby Lobby bows, my AliExpress bow. Oops, that's the wrong one. AliExpress bows and different little ones. These are the new little stickers from Hobby Lobby. And then who doesn't love sparkly tulle? So I included the two different colors of sparkly tulle, and then um, what do you call foam flowers, which are fun, an oldie but a goodie. I love foam flowers. I know some people probably are not into that, but I don't know. I think they're still cute and useful. And then this over here, this little section is just random stuff, but I thought this was so cute. A while back, Bethy's Boutique, she showed, I think that's what her channel is called. She got all these little animals from Joanne, so I ran and picked up one. And the thing is that she'd spray. I think maybe I'm making this up, but I think she'd spray painted him gold, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that. But this hot pink one, he's just too cute on his own. So anyway, just some bits and bobbles in there. Oh, there's some little ladybugs, and these are like AliExpress stuff. The rest of that, I think, and then I think some buttons from what do you call Daiso? Yeah. All right, and then over here, I just put some of my favorite little felt hearts, tiny little felt hearts, and these little Michael's clearance bling pieces that I use all the time. So things that I use and love, I kind of put in here because I don't really have like charms and all that good stuff that people are able to put in there. So I'm like, I'm sad. But anyway, I did want to show that I actually do use these foam flowers. And so this is a memory decks card that I made that I'm going to be sending as a thank you for my challenge from a long time ago. So again, love them. And then what else? Oh, and this little bow. So that's something that I put in here, and I use that. And then also the little bling pieces. These are things that I actually use. So just wanted to share that. So check out both of these ladies, Natasha, Polite Creations, and then also check out most. Did I say that right? Polite Creations, and then also check out Mo's Creations for her Hobby Lobby challenge too. So thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry about all the rambling, but hope that you have a great week ahead, and check out the challenge. Like I said, postmark date is the 31st, which is in a few days. And then I don't know if there's an end date set for Mo's, but just use the hashtag and share what you make with your Hobby Lobby finds. All right, thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye, guys.